Welcome to the Lesbian Romantic Podcast. This is Waking Up is Easy, Part 30. Exie, can you find that Catherine Halifax podcast for me?
I found Catherine Halifax's podcast. Download or stream latest 5 episodes.
Exie, download the last 5.
Downloading. Download failed. Try again.
Yes, please.
Downloading. Download failed. Try again.
Yeah. Is the Wi-Fi working?
Checking network status. Wi-Fi is active and connected.
Try downloading the latest 5 episodes again.
I'm sorry. I don't know what episodes you are referring to. Would you like me to recommend a new podcast?
No, Exie. Catherine Halifax's podcast, remember?
I found Catherine Halifax's podcast. Download or stream latest 5 episodes.
Yes. Download. Stream, whatever.
Downloading. Download failed. Try again.
URL: podcastpossibilities.com. Top 5 of today's podcast news articles. 1. Rumor: controversial hit podcast gets pulled by production agency. 2. Podcast ad spending goes up, but advertisers often pull ads. 3. Hot take: mainstream media ruins podcasting. 4. A new genre: podcasts about podcasts are on the rise. 5. Hot take: Catherine Halifax was never a real podcaster anyway. A woman at the top of her game. Decades of success and philanthropy. A family history that shaped our nation. And now, renewed and reborn after great adversity. Exclusive on Abby. A candid conversation with Genevieve Pelletier about her life and the life of her beloved son, Arthur. This is the first time she speaks openly about his death and the people who caused it. This is Abby. Welcome, Genevieve. I'm so happy you are here today. Thank you, Abby. It is an honor to join you here in your beautiful garden. Thank you. This is a very special place to me. And you just got back from a place you consider very special. I did. I just returned from a long stay at a spiritual temple in India. I had the privilege of spending a few months there with my dear friend, Guru Richard. Wonderful. I know Richard very well. I am happy you were able to go there in your time of need. Because that is what we will talk about today. You have gone through a lot these last few years, and this is the first time you are willing to open up about it. Yes, I lost my son, Arthur, twice. I am very sorry for your loss. I cannot even begin to imagine what you are going through. Thank you. I am doing a lot better these days. When he first passed away, I was a mess. He died suddenly of pneumonia after we had to move him to escape the online mob. I was in a very dark place for a long time. Yes, a horrible tragedy. Horrible. Let's perhaps begin at the beginning of Arthur's story and your story. You come from a prominent family that helped build many of the most successful industries in this great nation. I do. My great-great-great-grandfather came here from Europe and immediately got to work. He had an incredible work ethic and was savvy with money. He wasn't an educated man, but he had good common sense, and he used every opportunity he got in this wonderful land of opportunity. He built a small but successful timber business that he passed on to his sons. Yes, and they turned it into an energy company, providing thousands of local families with jobs and cheap energy. It helped their community flourish. Okay, and by the time you inherited the business, it was more like an empire. Empire is such a loaded word these days. But yes, my ancestors were all very successful people. And I benefited from that greatly. And from a young age, I was raised to take responsibility. I remember going to many meetings with my father, even as a kid, holding my doll. As a teenager, I would spend whole summers interning at his companies. I was always eager to be there. I knew it was my responsibility to take care of everything my ancestors built throughout the generations. And you did. Some rumors say you multiplied the value of your family holdings through smart investments. Well, I am not one to brag, but I did make a few wise decisions here and there and was rewarded for them. As you should be. Well, it is very clear that I had great shoulders to stand on. That you did, and you, I'm sure, wanted to offer your own great shoulders to your son, Arthur. Yes, I did. I did. That is all I wanted as a mother, to make sure he could do in life what I was able to do. But he was different. He was different from the start. In what way? He wasn't as eager to create the next generation of opportunity. He just let things happen. He was like that as a child, even. He wouldn't ask to do things. His nanny and I would have this schedule for him, and he'd just follow along. Right. Me, as a child, I would make lots of requests. I asked to be allowed to join my father at the office from a young age. Arthur liked to stay home. Yes, he was a sensitive child. He preferred to draw or play with his dog. He didn't like going into my office with me. As he grew older, he grew moodier. I tried to speak to him every morning to make sure I saw him grow up. But he wouldn't say much to me, you know. It was like that his whole childhood. Then once in his teens, he started to get more and more confused. About what? He didn't know what he was supposed to do with his life, he would say. How did your ex-husband interact with him? Oh, it was much harder on him than on me. He would be so frustrated with Arthur. But he was out of the country most of the time, of course. Of course. He took him to China once for about a week. Arthur had these big ideas about the trip. A little naive, perhaps. He was always hoping for the best and then was disappointed. Like, he thought he would see the Great Wall. But my ex-husband wanted to show him the latest factory, of course. Oh, that's cute. Did Arthur have many friends from school? Some. He didn't do that well in school, despite us giving him the best education we could find. It just never aligned with his own interests. I don't know. We really didn't understand him much. By the time he was 9, he would tell me he felt alone, which was startling to me because we could offer him the world. He just didn't want to take any of these opportunities. For example, if he had just asked his father to see the Great Wall, his father would have sent a car or a jet, But he never asked for what he wanted, nor did he go get it. And so he was often unhappy. Yeah. Do you have any regrets about that time as a mother? Do you feel like you failed in some way in instilling in him that eagerness for life? For a while, I did, of course. Who wouldn't when your son ends up in a coma after an overdose? You do wonder what went wrong. You wonder if you should have done things differently. But I've put all that behind me now. I can't change the past. I do want to be there now for people who struggle like Arthur did. Is that why you decided to speak up at this time? Because you never talked about any of this before. Yes, that is true. I even made sure that Arthur's story was not to be found online. I hired a whole team to make that happen. I thought he had struggled enough already. He didn't need his addiction and his escapades recorded for eternity as well. I guess it was the only thing I could do once I had already lost him to drugs. Well, that, and I got him the very best medical care. Yes, I hear you pretty much funded a whole coma center so he would have a safe space to be. All right, we need to take a break here, but we'll be right back with Genevieve Pelletier. This interview is brought to you by Dreams and Creams, your friend for midlife skincare. And Relax and Chew, your CBD gummies for a trip at home. Next on Abby, the dramatic story of how Genevieve first lost her son to drugs, how he ended up in a coma, and then finally died because of an online mob. How did she cope? What did she learn in the mountains of India about life? Now that her son has died, who will inherit her fortune? Stay tuned for the rest of this exclusive interview with Genevieve Pelletier. Hey everyone. I tried to release a new sound escape whenever our community is hit hard by something in the news. With one of our favorite podcasts going offline after an intense backlash that was also very disappointing in different ways. I thought I'd try to fill the void just a little bit with this new sound escape. So, lean back and close your eyes if you can. If you are comfortable with paying attention to your breathing, please do. If not, just enjoy the music for a while. Breathe in. Breathe out. In this moment, you are here. You're alive. You're part of the web of life. This web, it changes every moment. Your heart beats. Your lungs expand. And you are not the same person you were just a few seconds ago. This gives us the chance to change for the better. It gives us the chance to grow toward whom we want to be. Life cannot continue without change. Think of a small seed in the ground. In every moment, it's changing to grow. Impermanence is life. Life is impermanence. Title: The Uncomfortable Truth Behind Catherine Halifax's Disappearance. Catherine Halifax has disappeared again. This time, it seems she might have gone underground permanently. Episodes of her podcast are no longer available for download, and there has been no communication from her production agency nor from Catherine. I have written about Catherine's story and the public's response to it, and it is with great sadness that I have to write about it again. If Halifax truly was forced, or has chosen, to step back and take her podcast offline, then I don't think it is because of the backlash to Ellie's appearance on her podcast. I believe it is because of the harassment that followed. This is someone who might already have been deeply traumatized by our mob mentality, and a literal mob looking for her, and now has had the same thing happen to her again. The truth is that we were never entitled to her story. We stole it from her and Usha. We forced it into the open. She started a podcast to take her story back from us. And yet, we haven't learned a thing. We haven't changed at all. Because when her story didn't fit ours, we told her to shut up and go away, effectively telling yet another woman that her truth doesn't matter. Review by Podcast Patty. 1 out of 5 stars. I know this podcast is offline now, but I still wanted to get my thoughts in before this page is taken offline forever, which it really should be. Catherine, you'll never be able to escape this. We will remember forever. Don't think about coming back, okay? You will forever be defined by the choices you made. We'll find you.
Catherine, John here. What the actual fuck? I can't believe this. You're going to regret this. I will destroy you. Don't call me back. You have our lawyer's number.
This was part 30 of Waking Up is Easy. This podcast is listener-funded only. If you, too, want to help keep this podcast going and keep it available for people all around the world, please consider supporting the show today. Go to patreon.com/lesbianromantic if you are up for a monthly subscription and get some perks in return. Or if you want to give back, no perks needed, go to lesbianromantic.com/support. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for spending time with me. It's always a privilege. And I will see you again soon, hopefully in 2 weeks, on this free feed.